This is a story from the old times. There once lived a farmer in a village. He had a donkey, hard-working and obedient. The donkey did all the farmer's chores and never disobeyed his commands. He was always busy with some task or another. The farmer was very pleased with the donkey's diligence. But whether human or animal, no one's condition remains the same forever. While the donkey was young, he was very useful. But as he grew old, he became too weak to work. Instead of helping in the fields or other chores, he mostly stayed at home, resting. The farmer began to find this very annoying. He tolerated it for a few days, but eventually grew tired of the donkey. He made up his mind. There's no point in keeping this donkey anymore. I should get rid of him and bring a new one who can work properly. He didn't even consider how the donkey had served him loyally for years, never shirking his duties. But man is often blind to gratitude. When the farmer saw the donkey was no longer useful, he turned away from him. One day the farmer told a friend, "I'm sick of this donkey. All he does is eat and lays around. He's of no use. I feel like killing him and buying a strong, healthy one." The donkey was fortunate to overhear this. He decided it was time to escape before the farmer followed through with his plan. He thought, I must find a peaceful place in the forest. One day when the farmer wasn't home, the donkey quietly slipped away and took the road toward the jungle. Not far from there, he met his loyal friend, a dog, lying on the ground, tired and asleep. His face showed signs of distress and exhaustion. The donkey gently woke him up and asked, "What's the matter, friend? Why are you so sad?" The dog replied in a sorrowful voice, "What can I say, brother? You know I've grown old now. I can't do the work I used to. My master no longer tolerates feeding me without service. Yesterday, he told a friend that he plans to kill me. Since I heard that, I haven't been able to eat or sleep. I barely managed to escape today. But now I'm worried. Where will I go? And how will I survive?" The donkey said, "To be honest, your story is just like mine. Let's live together in the forest and spend the rest of our days peacefully." Hearing this, the dog was delighted. They both continued toward the forest. Soon they met a cat, the master and mistress's pet, who once entertained them. She looked very sad. They greeted her and asked, "What's the matter, Auntie Cat? You seem upset." The cat replied, "I've grown weak. I can't catch mice like before. You know how cruel old age is. When I was useful, everyone adored me. The mistress used to carry me in her lap all the time, but now everyone ignores me. I overheard her telling the neighbor, 'This fat cat is useless now. I'll throw her into the sea.' Fearing for my life, I ran away this morning, but I don't know where to go." The donkey said, "Don't worry, Auntie Cat. Come with us. We're heading to the forest to live peacefully together." The cat gladly joined them. As they walked, they came to a field where they met Mr. Rooster, another old friend who once joyfully crowed his morning songs. He too looked very gloomy. The donkey asked, "What's troubling you, Mr. Rooster?" The rooster said, "Don't ask, friend. I was happy until this morning, thankful that I had no worries. But suddenly I overheard the mistress say to her daughter, 'Uncle is coming. Let's cook this fat rooster into a delicious korma.' Since I heard that, I've been terrified. I flew here in fear. Thank goodness I met you." The donkey replied, "Then come with us, Mr. Rooster. We'll live together. You can wake us all up in the mornings with your crowing." The rooster liked the idea and joined the group. So now the donkey, dog, cat, and rooster traveled together, enjoying each other's company. As evening fell, they reached a lush forest with cool breezes and a clear water stream. They chose a large tree to rest under and celebrated their escape. The donkey and dog slept under the tree, the cat climbed onto a branch, and the rooster perched on the highest branch. Suddenly, the rooster spotted a distant light and called out, "Friends, I see a light not far from here. Let's check it out. We might find a better place to stay." The donkey was excited. The dog added, "Hurry! Maybe there's meat or bones there. I haven't eaten all day." They all set out toward the light and found a house deep in the forest. It was a den of thieves. They often gathered there with their loot. Peeking through a small window, the donkey saw 7 thieves feasting around a table. The friends whispered, "What should we do?" The rooster said, "Let's work together and drive them out." The donkey replied, "But how? How will we get in?" They came up with a clever plan. The donkey stood on his hind legs and placed his front hooves on the windowsill. The dog climbed onto his back, the cat onto the dog, and the rooster onto the cat. Then they all began making their sounds. The donkey brayed, the dog barked, the cat meowed, and the rooster crowed. Their combined noise echoed through the night like a terrifying monster's scream. The thieves panicked, thinking a demon had arrived. In terror, they ran for their lives, leaving everything behind. The animals entered the house and feasted. Then they prepared to sleep. The donkey in the yard, the dog behind the door, the cat near the stove, and the rooster on the roof. At midnight, the thieves crept back, thinking the danger had passed. The leader cautiously entered. In the dark, he saw the cat's glowing eyes and mistook them for fire. He approached to light a match, but the cat pounced and scratched his face. The thief screamed. As he ran, the dog bit his leg. He stumbled into the yard where the donkey kicked him hard. Finally, the rooster started crowing loudly from the rooftop. Terrified, the thief somehow escaped and collapsed near his gang. After a while, he caught his breath and told them, "Friends, I saw real horrors tonight. A witch with fiery eyes clawed my face. Then a butcher tried to chop me with a knife. When I fled, a giant hit me with a club. I barely escaped with my life. Believe me, that house is haunted." From that night on, the thieves never returned, and the donkey, dog, cat, and rooster lived together happily in the house.